Today, June 3rd, is National Gun Violence Awareness Day. It is a powerful call to action every year, but this year it comes as our nation continues to mourn the unspeakable tragedy at Robb Elementary School last week.
Change is never about one day. Change comes from people all across the country working together every day in the community.
Here in the city of Bethlehem, we are always focused on what we can do today and how we can accomplish our goals tomorrow, next week, and into our shared future.
Over the next few minutes, you're going to hear from leaders in our community talking about the work that we're doing to reduce gun violence and how we as a city can make our voices be heard, put pressure on our leaders, and take steps towards reducing gun violence in our community.
A high school in Florida, a movie theater in Colorado, a nightclub in Orlando, and now, in the last few days, a grocery store in Buffalo, New York, and an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. And in the week since then, 18 more mass shootings in America. We mourn the loss of all of these precious lives, and we demand action. Now is the time to take action to end gun violence. In Harrisburg, we have many common sense gun safety proposals that are stuck in committee. They've been introduced, they've sat in committee for more than a year, and the majority party won't bring them up. In Washington, there's legislation that's passed the House of Representatives, but is stuck in the gridlock that is known as the United States Senate. We need action. Now is the time for all of us to raise your voices, to raise our voices. Call your legislators. Send an email. Write a letter. Make a call. Send a text message. Ask that your legislature in Harrisburg and Washington bring up this legislation. Bring up bills for a vote. Let's take action to end gun violence. Let's promote common sense gun safety measures that will save lives and that will bring safer communities and safer schools across America.
We know that public safety and gun violence are community issues, and community issues require community solutions. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Join the movement.
So this year we expanded the number of community police officers we have working in the department. These officers are interacting directly with residents to hear from them their concerns and implement creative solutions, including concerns with violence in their neighborhoods. Since September 1st of last year, we've had a total of 31 guns reported stolen to the Bethlehem Police Department. Many of these cases involve firearms that were left unsecured in vehicles outside of victims' residences. So we encourage all firearm owners to take steps to safely secure their firearms at all times. We're working with the city administration to implement a gun buyback program to get guns off the streets and out of the hands of people that shouldn't have them. Thank you.
I am proud to announce that earlier this year, I signed on to Mayors Against Illegal Guns, a national coalition of mayors working towards eliminating gun violence in our cities. Now, I'm asking the same from you. Starting today, you will be able to come into City Hall and sign our End Gun Violence banner on the first floor. The banner will allow you another opportunity to amplify your voice and your passion on the issue of reducing gun violence. Every action mentioned today is helpful, but working collectively on all of the priorities are our best chance to make meaningful progress. Thank you for listening to our community leaders talk about all of our city's efforts to reduce gun violence. And this is just the beginning of our advocacy and our work. Our voices are never just loud today. They are loud every day when it comes to saving lives.
And thank you for your passion around reducing gun violence. We've received your emails, your letters, your social media messages, volunteering to be part of the change and the solutions that we need to create in our city and our country. So thank you. Our power to create change comes from all of us.